All right, let's see what Donnie's doing. Friend of the show, Donnie O'Sullivan, is outside of SCOTUS right now.
Court. So, Donnie, what are you seeing there? I know you're right in the middle of it right now.
Hey, Aaron. Yeah, we've been here all day with demonstrators in the morning. There were the anti-abortion rights demonstrators who are here celebrating. That's pretty much given way now all to demonstrators who are in favor of access to abortion rights. There have been hundreds of people outside the Supreme Court all day, and in just the last few minutes, hundreds more have marched from Union Station, which is nearby here in Washington, D.C. So it should be a very, very long night here outside the Supreme Court. What we have been hearing from people is there's a mixture of people, activists who have worked on this issue, but we've also spoken to many tourists, people who are visiting Washington, D.C. at the moment, some of whom are from states like Missouri, where there are trigger laws, and they are coming here just in shock, really, expressing not just concern about the issue of abortion, but what it means for what might come next, whether it is on the issue of same-sex marriage.
No, I did run the ad.
Or other issues like that. So a lot of fear here, a lot of worry, and a lot of concern.
I did run it. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he's not talking to fucking weirdos, so I don't know.
Is that what he normally does?
Yeah, that's what his thing is. He's like very good at. He's like he's the Andrew Callahan of CNN.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So I did run the ad, man. Maybe it didn't fucking get you served. Okay, it happens sometimes. Chill. All right.
What was that headline? He keeps.
Oh, in private, Trump keeps shitting all over the end of Roe v. Wade. I don't think he's enjoying the moment as much as many of his supporters are. This is Nikki. Oh, nice. Nikki Ramirez. Look at that. Nikki Ramirez, friend of the show, that she just actually joined the Rolling Stones. So congratulations to Nikki. Nice. Great piece by her. Let's see. Republicans spent Friday celebrating the end of Roe v. Wade and praising Donald Trump for making it happen. Donald Trump himself also had a statement, actually. Where the fuck is it? Where's the Donald Trump statement? I thought Donald Trump himself actually released like a Truth Social or like a regular statement. Anyway. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? I'm so stupid. Trump takes credit for the end of Roe v. Wade after 3 Supreme Court justice picks voted to avoid abortion rights. Yeah, he flexed on him. Yeah. He flexed on all the haters. Like, literally, he was like, I did it. I'm the best. Look at me. But apparently, in private, he is a little bit more conflicted. Okay, so let's take a look. But privately, the former president is anxious about what the end of Roe and the flood of extreme Republican state-level anti-abortion laws will unleash and what it might mean for GOP's electoral prospects and his own. So this is something that I've seen from a bunch of populist people, partially because like they do think that this is a bit of a misstep because of how aggressive it is and how egregious it is. Yeah. And what the overall approval is for protecting abortion. And I think like that's the problem. It's like, that's why I used to be one of those people who thought that the Roe v. Wade would never be overturned. Because like, it kind of doesn't make strategic sense for the Republican Party to actually overturn Roe v. Wade when you can dangle it in front of like your base as a carrot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get that.
So I never really thought like, I mean, in all honesty, I talked about this before. Like I was shocked as well when they actually followed through on it because it kind of doesn't make sense to like, it kind of doesn't make sense to actually completely eviscerate Roe v. Wade because one, you could dangle as a carrot, and two, red states already had such restrictive abortion laws with like slap laws and whatnot that already made it so that abortion was functionally banned in the states. You know what I mean? It was like really, really, really hard to get an abortion in a lot of fucking states. So it was strange. Maybe that's part of the reason. They don't need to dangle anything for Trump supporters though. It mobilizes a lot of people, though. Now, I mean, I guess they will just continue to mobilize them by making it worse. Yeah,
they're gonna do same-sex marriage next.
Yeah, they will try to go for a federal ban for sure. He keeps shitting all over his greatest accomplishment when we speak to him. It's the response of someone fearing the backlash and fearing the politics of what happens when conservatives actually get what they want on abortion, says one source who was talking to Trump about this in the weeks following the SCOTUS draft opinion leak. I do not think he's enjoying the moment as much as many of his supporters are, to be honest with you. Trump has privately remarked that if Republicans wanted to be really smart during the 2022 midterm elections, the party focused on Democrats and late-term abortions while steering clear on markedly less popular conservative positions on the issue, according to another person who spoke to the ex-president in the past 2 months. Remember, 64% approval rating, that's high, man. That's more popular than fucking literal Republicans. That's more popular than Trump. Way more popular than most politicians.
Yeah.
Republicans have recently passed laws to seek to ban abortion nearly in all cases, including some that lack exceptions for women who were raped or victims of incest. Trump has been skeptical of the political wisdom of that strategy since at least the middle of his presidency. So I guess he's like frustrated by it. You know?
Yeah. I guess it makes sense. But
I mean, he'll put his ear to the ground and what do you mean? Was being dumb just an act? Trump has always been really, really smart at reading the room. That's kind of his whole appeal. That's the reason why he got this successful. I think that's what it is. Like but if the tides turn and people are actually positive, for the next hour, if you show me proof you just donated at least $50 for an abortion, I will send you a 30-second long video of calling your friend gay or saying his little penis. Let's use the world's dumbest platform for good, gang. Respect.